अरे कोई तो आओ. Thank you. आप पहली बार आए. बर्बादी में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. हम साथ में बर्बाद होंगे. So hi guys, I'm Priyasi Bokaria. मैंने कल ही वीडियो डाला था इंस्टाग्राम पे कि how setting up a mic is a real struggle. मतलब ऊपर से नीचे से ऊपर, and how I'm always the first one who's called. So thank you for that pratha going on. So I like to believe that I'm a spoken word artist. I do poetries in English and Hindi. English is something that I believe is my strong suit. I write on love, feminism, and BDSM. BDSM I don't perform, I only write. Because आप समझ गए क्यों? So that's that. But I do hope to perform BDSM on stage someday. There's a piece I've written on it. It's called "She's a Fucking Whore." But I'm not going to perform that today. Someday I will maybe have the courage to do it on stage. Today, what I have for you is a piece on grief, where I'm talking to grief. So you can say it's sort of a monologue, a prose poetry or something like that. And if you do like whatever I'm doing, please do snap it. It just really, can you all practice like, yeah, great. Sabko aata hai chutki bajana, nice. Okay, so I'll begin. You know, sometimes this grief, this sheer hollowness, the nothingness surrounding me. And at times like that, I can feel the loneliness coming close to me, extending its arms to me, to embrace me, to caress me, except for the fact that I do not want to be caressed by it. I do not want to be held by this plague that is spreading and adapting as it does so. And how can I trade my wings for a well-trained courier of the shameful sins you are trying to push on to me? Is there a museum that I could visit? नहीं, आप सब देख रहे हो वहाँ पे. Okay, I'll start again. Okay. You know, sometimes this grief, this sheer hollowness, the nothingness surrounding me, and at times like that, I can feel loneliness coming close to me, extending its arms to embrace me, caress me, except for the fact that I do not want to be caressed by it. I do not want to be held by this plague that is spreading and adapting as it does so. How can I trade my wings for a well-trained courier of the shameful sins you are trying to push on to me? Is there a museum that I could visit? Is there a way not to be buried while I'm screaming? Buried in a garden full of flowers with roses, lilies, and lavender that I cannot smell because I'm fighting for my life. Grief. Grief, you act as if you're the foundation of my self-worth. Our eyes met for 2 seconds and you decided to stay. You decided to stay at a place that did not belong to you. You know, I left random notes all over the house so that you could read them and leave. But you turned a blind eye to it and I was just too nice to ask you to leave. Love. They say there's love. Where is it? You say there's love, there's self-love. Your self-love will rebuild you. You know, but this world would rather have me destroy myself and then say that it is only the worst in your life that rebuilds you. No, bitch, it does not. It tears you apart. It breaks you down. But you find your way. You find your way to not be buried and dead. And it's not self-love. It's my stubbornness. वो मेरी जिद है, जीतने की जिद है. And it's my stubbornness to reclaim my power, to be my own hero and free myself, to be reborn into this never-ending void. So my dear universe, I'm here, standing on my feet before you, and it's not your magic. It's my fight, it's my magic, and I'm immune to your shortcomings. Otherwise, how can you possibly explain this beauty standing tall and strong in front of you and shining brighter than the chandelier in this fucking spotlight? Thank you so much. That was my piece. Do I have time?
Yeah. Okay.
नहीं हो गया नहीं हो गया
I understand.
हो गया.
Done? Okay, thank you so much guys. You guys have been a great